That's words between William Porterfield and Simi Singh. This is the wicket again.
Yeah, Ireland would be really relieved from the point of view that Rahmat Shah had scored a run of ball and it looked extremely comfortable in doing so. So that's a massive wicket, very important wicket in the context of the game.
Well, after that discussion between Simi Singh and William Porterfield, they decided to get Sim to go round the wicket to the left-hander.
I'm enjoying. We've had the opportunity to listen to Niall O'Brien all of last week in the T20Is, and poor Shahidi's going to have to listen to him an awful lot now going forward as he chirps in his ear.
A good stop by Bill Burney, one-handed. Shahidi, the 23-year-old. Pushes that down towards Kevin O'Brien.
Bowler in me there is, I want to bowl at the left-hander. He's still on naught. They've dropped the man from mid-off back. I'd far prefer to see him make him go over the top early in his innings, take that risk rather than give him that easy single to get off the mark.
And that's the end of the night. 19th, 80 for 3.
Simi Singh to build pressure on Gulbadine, who's striking at just under 50 or just over 50, so a little bit of pressure on him. That's perhaps the Afghanistanis' Achilles heel. But we'll judge that when both teams have batted on the pitch. It might just be it's a little slow and a little bit hard to rotate the strike. Simmons and John Mooney, they're They acknowledge the fact that they're terrific boundary hitters. They enjoy hitting 4s and 6s. But when struggled a little bit to rotate the strike, lots of dot balls, high percentage of dot balls, and Ireland will be looking to create that pressure. Maybe that's perhaps the Afghanistanis' Achilles heel. But we'll judge that when both teams have batted on the pitch. It might just be it's a little slow and a little bit hard to rotate the strike.
He just trying to give himself a little room there. A little frustrated by the field positions of Ireland, are you, Kyle?
Yes, I am. I have to say, if I was the bowler here, I want to bowl as much as I can at the new batsman. He's a left-hander. It's ideal for me as an off-spinner. And yet we're very defensive. Too easy to let him off strike. An easy single to cover. An easy single down the ground.
Oh!
Make the batsman take that risk early in his innings. Because Gulbadin's been in. He's in for 51 balls, albeit he's not doing a tremendous amount of damage at the moment. But if you're the new man,
big appeal. Umpire not impressed. And that ends the 20th over. Afghanistan 83 for 3. Three for 3 at the end of 20.
Here's a little look at the big shout at the end of the last over. That's extremely close. Might just have got the benefit of being outside the line, but very close, worth a shout.
Yeah.
Look very close, all right, Kyle. Big shout from both the bowler and the wicketkeeper Niall O'Brien. They were absolutely convinced. They didn't convince the umpire enough.
It's a batter's game, John. If you have a little look, umpire Hawthorne, there's a little bit of spin there, and yes, I would say that's just umpire's call. Given the benefit of the doubt to the batsman. A vociferous appeal from both Niall O'Brien and Andy McBride.
Batter's game, eh? Spoken like a bowler.
It's a batsman's game, John. We all know that.
Down.
Oh, what Afghanistan seem to be doing in the last couple of overs is just trying to work the ball around the field, pick up the ones as they can, because he did mention that there's too many dot balls from their point of view. But now they're just keeping this scoreboard ticking over, and that's good cricket.
Yeah, I suppose a concerning thing from an Irish point of view, there's offering a little bit of spin there for Andy McBride. He got that last, the LBW shout, just to turn enough. But for me, I want to see this fella here put under pressure. I don't like this gap at cover. It just allows him to open the blade and drop it with the spin.
His field. They're going to run through for at least 2, perhaps 3. Oh, there's a slip at this end, but no problem for Afghanistan to run through 3 there. Tim Murtagh with the fielding. That's not great fielding by Peter Chase. And Ireland will be guilty of a couple of those, and even the ever reliable William Porterfield let one slip through his hands as well. These are important runs to be giving away at this juncture of the game, coming up to the midway point of the Afghanistan innings. Don't forget, Ireland won the toss and put Afghanistan into bat. Afghanistan just working the singles at the moment. 6 from this one so far. And they're not really putting the new batsman under any real pressure at all.
Better.
Not exactly where he wanted to place it, but it brings up the end of the 21st over. 90 for 3. Afghanistan put into bat, and it's 90 for 3. Awi Shah and Alan Lewis.
Yeah, we were at the back of the comms box there, Oase, and listening to a frustrated Kyle McCallan, which I would tend to agree with. Your thoughts?
Yeah, look, Kyle felt like perhaps the middle fielder should be up to the right-hander, which I can sort of, I do agree with him. I mean, Ireland are bowling well. They've kept a lid on things. They haven't allowed Afghanistan to run away. They haven't allowed Afghanistan to run away with the game. So it's a great opportunity to keep squeezing, keep trying to get as many dot balls as you can. And it's not nice to just allow the batsman just get that easy single.
There's a good example. Ball just sitting up, slow turn, ease to the offside. Ireland should be looking to bring as many of these batsmen forward as they can. There is a bit of turn there, which, from the point of view of what Ireland are going to have to face with Rashid and Mujib, it's going to be potentially a tough day at the office for them.
Yeah, like that delivery just then. I think as Carl's frustration, what I got out of that was basically a good ball shouldn't be going for once. I mean, the ball before that ball was a bit of a short ball, got cut for one, that's fine. But you got to be trying to bowl as many dot balls as you can in this situation where Afghanistan seem to be quite happily sitting in. You know, they're not really trying to get after the bowling. They're not really trying to look for boundaries, as it looks like they're more interested in trying to get ones rather than look for a boundary and then go, oh, well, this is a good ball. I'm going to see if I can maneuver it into a gap for a single. So Ireland got the upper hand here and really think they should ram home the advantage.
Couldn't agree with you more, Oase. And it's wickets that is your biggest run saver in these 50 over games. And again, bowling to a left-hander, that's much better from Andrew McBride. Brings us to the end of the 22nd. Afghanistan 92 for 3.
certain balls should have been stopped there, especially at this standard of cricket.
That's better from Simi Singh, varying his pace, bringing the left-hander forward.
Look, I know as a former player, I know it's tough conditions. It is very cold, it's very windy. I know it's not easy, but you're a professional cricketer and you got a job to do. You got to put your Afghanistan are 95 for 3 at the end of 23 overs.